Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we'll be continuing with the story of Prophet Nooh alayhi salam. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nooh alayhi salam kept calling them to Allah for hundreds of years. In the beginning of the world, the people were gigantic and lived in big houses. Generations passed and Nooh alayhi salam kept doing his work. Children used to run after him, shouting, "Madman." Nobody believed in him besides 13 men, his wife, and 4 sons. As the years passed, she got impatient. She started to scold him and said, "O Nooh, is this long time of beatings and fantasies not enough for you?" Nooh alayhi salam had nowhere to turn except heaven. He prayed, "O my Rabb, I have been overcome, so help me." The world became difficult for him. His people troubled him in the streets, and his wife troubled him at home. There was no door except the heavens. He called unto his Rabb. Allah then revealed to him, "Nobody of your people will believe, except those who already believe. So do not be troubled at what they do." Nooh alayhi salam said, "O my Rabb, do not leave any home of the disbelievers on earth. If you leave them, they will lead your slaves astray, and only have sinful disbelievers as children." Allah then ordered Nooh alayhi salam to build an ark under his supervision. Nooh alayhi salam did not know how to build a ship. Allah therefore revealed to him to make it like a bird's chest. Nooh alayhi salam planted trees and waited until they grew big. He then cut them and built a ship in the desert. The people and their children mocked him. They said, "You must be completely mad to make a ship in the desert where there is no water." Nooh alayhi salam replied, "If you mock us now, we shall mock you when Allah knows." When the ship was finished, it was big. Nooh alayhi salam covered it inside and outside with tar. He made it in 3 levels. The lower level was for wild animals. The middle level was for tame animals and birds. Nooh alayhi salam and the believers were in the top level. The ship stayed on the stones for 40 years. The disbelievers used to come and use it as their toilet. When the time came for the promise, Allah sent such a sickness on the people of Nooh alayhi salam that their skins split open and bled. One day, one of them went to toilet in the ship when he fell on a piece of excreta of the ship, where he washed it and got better. They all went and washed the ship so that they could use the water as medicine. They cleaned what they themselves had done. Allah told Nooh alayhi salam that the sign of the punishment coming was when water came from fire. Nooh's wife was by the oven when water suddenly gushed from it and hit her chest. The earth split and it became fountains. The sky opened its gates. The water of the earth and sky met each other. Allah ordered Nooh alayhi salam to take with him a pair of every kind of animal, bird, reptile, and seed. That is, 1 male and 1 female. He also took the believers. Nooh alayhi salam gathered them all and took them into the ship. All the believers entered. However, his wife did not. She disbelieved after having believed. Nooh alayhi salam locked the ship's door. Shaitan grabbed the donkey's tail and came into the ship. Inside the ship, everyone stayed in friendship and love. The cat did not eat the mouse. The wolf did not attack the sheep. The rain fell hard everywhere, and the fountains gushed forth. Nooh alayhi salam saw his son, Canaan, who disbelieved. He called out with a father's love, "O my dear son, come with us and do not be amongst the disbelievers." He called out many times, but his son did not care. Canaan said, "I shall climb up a high mountain. It will protect me from the water." Nooh alayhi salam replied, "There is no protector against Allah's order today, except for those whom Allah has mercy upon." The son climbed the mountain, but the flood was higher than him and the mountain. The water swallowed both him and the mountain. The ship floated and stopped with Allah's name. It floated through waves as high as mountains. The whole earth was drowned in water. All the disbelievers died. Only the believers with Nooh alayhi salam were saved. As the ship floated, Nooh alayhi salam called out to his Rabb, "O my Rabb, verily my son is part of my family. Indeed your promise is true, and you are the greatest of deciders." Allah replied, O Nooh, he is certainly not one of your family. His deed is impious. Nooh alayhi salam asked his Rabb for forgiveness. After 950 years of calling to Allah, the disbelievers were destroyed and the believers were saved. Allah ordered the earth to swallow its water and the sky to stop its waters. The ship stopped on Mount Judi. After 40 days, Nooh alayhi salam opened the door. He sent out a dove. The dove returned with a green twig. On its legs there was mud. Nooh alayhi salam now knew that the water was gone from the earth. Allah revealed to him, "Go down with peace from us, and blessings on you and all the nations with you." The wild and tame animals and birds all went out. They went out and the earth was filled only with believers. Life returned to the way it must be. They started building cities and planting crops. They worshipped Allah alone. Nooh alayhi salam died after spending 950 years in patience and difficulty. Now we'll talk about some beneficial lessons to take from the story of Prophet Nooh alayhi salam. Number 1. Worship Allah alone. Number 2. Disobey the devil, the first enemy of man. Number 3. Be patient in obeying Allah, however long the time may be. Number 4. Allah helps the believers and does not abandon them. Number 5. Iman always wins, no matter how long it takes. And number 6. Disbelief and the disbelievers will always lose. Alhamdulillah, we have covered the story of Prophet Nooh alayhi salam. We will begin the story of Prophet Hud alayhi salam in the next session. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.